Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1, bringing you the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Apat Szőci. Great that you can be with us. The Hungarian government says it hopes that the new European Commission president will unite countries when it comes to disputes on major policy matters. That's what the Minister of the Prime Minister's office said at a press conference. Gergely Gulyás said that Hungary has great faith in Ursula von der Leyen and that Hungarian President Viktor Orban looks forward to negotiating with her when he goes to Brussels on Thursday. One big topic will also be about getting a Hungarian member on the Commission. Meanwhile, Hungary says that measures from the old guard are still being pushed through.
The outgoing committee no longer wants to change its political policy stance. And after knowing exactly that they have only a few months to go, they are trying to hammer through their existing policies. Minister of the Prime Minister's office, Gergely Gulyás, emphasized at the press briefing on Wednesday, adding that this is the reason why the European Commission attacked the Hungarian legislation on preventing and hindering migration. Last week, the European Commission sued Hungary over the Stop Soros package of laws and the constitutional amendment to prohibit the mandatory resettlement of migrants. The committee also launched another infringement procedure against Hungary because they believe the circumstances are not good in the transit zones on the Hungarian-Serbian border.
We must reduce irregular migration.
More needs to be done in the European Union to reduce illegal immigration, and we must fight against human smuggling and protect the right to asylum. Ursula von der Leyen emphasized in the European Parliament before her election as President of the European Commission. Prime Minister Viktor Orban is scheduled to meet the new EC president in Brussels on Thursday. The two leaders will also agree on which Hungarian member will be part of the Commission as well. Gergely Gulyás confirmed that the Hungarian government continues to support the nomination of László Trócsányi to the European Commission. As the minister put it, they were looking forward to the meeting with a very positive attitude. We have placed forth strong confidence in the new president, which means that we supported both her nomination and election. We believe that this support is not conditional on agreeing on every issue, but that she is capable, and we find her to be so, of leading the committee well, the minister said. Gergely Gulyás added that Ursula von der Leyen was expected to ease the division between Central and Western Europe.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel and Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban will commemorate together the 30th anniversary of the Pan-European picnic. That's when Hungary briefly opened up the border in the summer of 1989 near Sopron to allow about 1,000 East Germans in Hungary to cross over to Austria in the west. The move was one of a series of events leading to the dismantling of the Iron Curtain and the fall of communism in the East Bloc. The head of the press office of the Prime Minister, Bertalan Havasi, made the announcement about the ceremony, which will take place in Sopron on August 19th at the Lutheran Church in the city's historical center. It is planned that both leaders will also address the event. The Ukrainian ship captain whose vessel Viking hotel ship collided in Budapest with the smaller sightseeing boat Hableány, or Mermaid, causing dozens of deaths, has been sent to jail. Hungary's Supreme Court, the Kuria, ruled that lower courts were wrong in previously allowing the suspect to be released on bail. The Kuria also ruled that the captain is suspected of 35 counts of failure to provide assistance after the collision. Authorities released a statement saying that the suspect's arrest is the only way to guarantee his cooperation in the investigation and to prevent any evidence tampering.
Police officers took the captain of the Viking hotel ship to a court hearing. In addition to the existing counts of criminal misconduct faced by the Ukrainian captain, on Monday he was also suspected of 35 counts of failure to provide assistance after the collision and was taken back into police custody. At the hearing, the captain made no substantive testimony but denied committing crimes. After the nearly 3-hour-long hearing, the investigating judge ordered the captain's arrest. The court found that the extended suspicion was well-founded, and it shared the prosecutor's view that the most severe coercive measure is the only way to guarantee the suspect's presence at proceedings, the prosecutor's spokesman said. The captain and his lawyer have appealed because they believe that the arrest is unjustified after spending 1.5 months in criminal supervision at large. The appeal has no suspensive effect, therefore, after the publication of the ruling, the captain was taken back to prison, from where he had been previously released on bail.
A sword has been taken from the statue of Hungarian General János Hunyadi that was recently unveiled in the Serbian capital of Belgrade. Serbian authorities say they have caught the suspected culprits, and it is believed the sword will be returned soon. The statue was unveiled a week ago on the 563rd anniversary of a battle that saw Hungarian forces, along with allies, defeat a much larger force from the Ottoman Empire trying to capture Belgrade. The Polish airline LOT will run flights directly between the Hungarian capital Budapest and the South Korean capital Seoul starting at the end of September. The Hungarian Deputy State Secretary for Communication and Parliamentary Relations made the announcement. Tamás Mencer said that Hungary would like to belong to those countries that are able to regularly adapt to changes in the world, and that includes transportation. Improving the relationship between Hungary and South Korea is particularly important, he said, because currently 50 South Korean firms are active in Hungary, employing almost 6,000 people. Mencer pointed out that developments like this further strengthen Hungary. At the European Maccabi Games in Hungary, the host country has already won 2 gold medals and 1 silver. More than 2,300 Jewish athletes from 42 countries are competing at the tournament. The official opening ceremony took place on Tuesday night.
Please welcome Israel!
Athletes entered the new Nándor Hidegkúti Stadium on Tuesday night holding up flags and signs. The first to enter were Israeli athletes, who got a huge round of applause from the fans. After them, athletes from the rest of the 42 countries filed in for the opening of the 15th European Maccabi Games. This year, Hungary has its biggest contingent ever with 208 athletes. The oldest participant is 81, the youngest 13. Team organizers expect at least 30 medals, mainly in bridge fencing and water polo, where they are counting on a home team success. Hungarian President János Áder opened the proceedings. He pointed out that Hungary was happy to host the visiting athletes. The president added that they are proud of their Jewish countrymen and women. We are proud of all those who are competing in the colors of Hungary, and we are proud that so many people of different backgrounds on the same teams always get along so well with each other under a common flag, the president said. Lighting the opening flame in Budapest to kick off the games were Hungarian women's international chess superstar Judit Polgár and Ágnes Keleti, a 5-time Olympic gymnastics champion. The games have actually been going full force since Monday. For example, during the daytime, you could watch squash games, futsal or basketball. And Hungary didn't have to wait long for its first medal. On Wednesday, the Hungarian women's equestrian team finished second in show jumping. And not much later, Hungary got its first gold medals when Nora Garan won the Open Female Sabre competition, while Adam Lorand won the Open Men's épée. The focus of the games is on sports, but you can also choose from cultural, community and religious programs.
City is very nice. It's very so much interesting views and building and historical places to see. Yeah,
said this German woman. The biggest multi-sports event Hungary has ever hosted continues until next Wednesday.
A second baby llama was born at the Kecskemét Zoo in central Hungary. The first one was a mare born this spring and named Vatacukor, or cotton candy. See, she's actually the half-sister of the newest llama addition to the zoo, who was actually born on Friday. She's been given the name Luca thanks to a little girl who was visiting the zoo and who saw the baby and then convinced zookeepers about the name. The Antal Reguli Museum and Folklore Handicraft House in Zierz in Veszprém County has opened up studios where visitors can try out making handicrafts and pursue customs that have been characteristic to the Bakony region for hundreds of years. For example, you can see what a weaving mill was like, or a farmer's kitchen, and you can try your hand at lacing leather, being a blacksmith, a candle maker, and try out woodwork the old-fashioned way. And that's all for now. But we'll be back again tomorrow live after the Hungarian language news at 11 p.m. And you can catch Hungary Reports in repeats and online as well. Please stay tuned now, if time permits, for our German, Russian, and Chinese language news shows. Thanks very much for watching, and viszontlátásra.